What's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Dive In, the proper gaming talk show, where we dive into the latest news in gaming every single week. It is your boy Sandsology. With me today is SGK, as per usual.
What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. It's been a great week for video games. It's been
Oh
a
my
great week for
god.
news. And we got the Game Awards, so let's get into it.
Yeah, as you guys know, probably the entire gaming community was checking out the Game Awards last night. I was live tweeting a bunch of it on the Digital Dive In Twitter account, so if you have not followed us yet, please head over there. Links in the description below. But anyways, today is December 10th, Friday. We're just going to touch on one big news story this week and then dive right into the Game Awards, because this one story is the one thing that was really making waves this whole week that people were talking about, media outlets and players alike. So let's check it out. First up, we're going to be talking about the news about PlayStation Spartacus, which is apparently PlayStation's new competitor possibly to Game Pass. This is still all leaks and rumors, so take everything we say with a huge grain of salt, like, a block of salt. But this could end up being absolutely nothing, or it could end up being something huge. But essentially, this is going to be PlayStation's answer to Game Pass. From the rumors, it looks like it's going to be looping in PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now into a whole new subscription plan, rather. I don't know if this was actually confirmed or if it was leaked or what. But anyways, we don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, so Tier 1 includes all the regular PlayStation Plus stuff, online multiplayer, monthly games, 100 gigabytes of cloud storage, all that stuff. Tier 2, which is the one people are really going to be looking at, also adds in the PlayStation Now stuff. So it's all the stuff from PlayStation Plus, along with a huge catalog of PS4 and PS5 games. So all that stuff. And assuming you are going to be able to stream those games as well. And then Tier 3 adds in the game streaming service, which is the new thing that they're starting. Kind of like what PlayStation Now does, but probably with newer games along with a bunch of older games. So it's going to include everything from the other two tiers, along with game streaming, a library of PS1, 2, 3, and PSP games, extended demos, and game streaming. So,
Look.
yeah.
I can't trust this at all.
Yeah.
I've been a Sony fan, not a fanboy. I've been a Sony fan for like 10, 15 years now. And they've been more bougie in the last 2, 3 years than they've ever been. So, Xbox Game Pass is what? $15? Granted, what do you think they're going to charge for this? That's going to be
the Tier 2, the one that includes, the library catalog of PS4 and 5 games. That's probably still going to be $60. Tier 1 might be like $50, and then Tier 3 might be $70, $80 a year. So it's just $20 more than probably what they're charging right now to include everything. That's just what I'm thinking.
What they need to do is make Tier 3 $60 and then downscale it from there, because that's.
I would say no, because even with Xbox Gold, it's $50 to $60 a year, and then Game Pass is an extra $10 to $15. What, a month or a year?
A year.
A year, yeah. So if you put those together, it ends up being $70 to $75 for the year. So if they put Tier 3 at $75 to $80 a year, it makes sense.
That does make sense. But how much you want to bet that they're going to they'll keep the base stuff that we're already getting at 60, and then Tier 2 is going to be 70, and then Tier 3 is going to be 80. But
even that I wouldn't really be mad at, because you're still getting more with Tier 2, and Tier 3 is only what, $20 more a year.
Yeah, but you also have to worry about the streaming quality. Yeah, they haven't tested.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. I mean, the streaming quality in PlayStation Now is actually pretty good, as long as you have the Wi-Fi or internet speeds to support it. So
as long I had PlayStation Now for a minute, and I remember playing games, and then it would just shut down.
Yeah, when they first started PlayStation Now, it wasn't great. It wasn't, but since they've added more games and put more support behind it, it has gotten significantly better. I just want them to actually do an actual legitimate Game Pass for PlayStation.
Right.
Like that's just what we need at this point. Like they're lacking behind with PlayStation now. We need day one releases. We need way more added support. We need better, connection speeds and everything. So PlayStation, hopefully this is what you're planning on doing. And hopefully you're not going to be charging us out the ass for it. But guys, let us know your thoughts about PlayStation Spartacus, whether you think it's a good idea or a bad idea, whatever you're thinking in the comment section below, because we want to hear from you guys. All right. So we're just going to jump right into the Game Awards because that happened last night. I watched the entire thing, more or less. And for the most part, it was an actual good award show. There weren't a whole lot of games this year, so it was kind of slim pickings. Everything got delayed till next year because of COVID and shortages and everyone working from home and everything else.
Hey, I actually decided to play a game last night. I took a shot every time somebody said their game was going to release in February.
Yeah,
you know
right.
How drunk I got?
Oh, my
Do you
God.
know how drunk I got?
Oh, my God. Yeah, that
it was terrible.
Everything. We're not really going to be diving into everything that happened at the Game Awards, obviously. There's way too much. That would be like a 2-hour video. But...
yeah.
And I already gave you all my opinions about the Game Awards in general when I did the live voting live stream over on YouTube. So if you have not checked that out, please do. It's up right now. But there are some things that we legitimately wanted to talk about, wanted to touch on. So we're going to do that. I think just starting off for me in general, the fact that Ken and Bridget Spirits won Best Indie and Best Debut Game is amazing.
No, I thought that was really good.
That's great. I need to play the game. I haven't played it yet, but I keep
granted,
on watching gameplay, and it looks gorgeous.
I mean, granted, I don't do Disney vibes anymore because I'm an adult, but it does look like a really good game. Looked really polished. Everybody was really happy with it when it came out. So,
yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it a Sony exclusive?
It was.
It was. Yep. So that was another Sony exclusive in the bag for Sony.
Sony's been killing it with their exclusives, AAA or otherwise. So
yeah. So I'm glad. I did good.
Yeah. Most of the awards, I was like, okay, yeah, this is obviously the one that was going to win. The one that I was extremely happy for was Guardians of the Galaxy won Best Narrative. I cannot tell you how happy I was about that. Is probably my favorite game of the entire year. I loved it. I loved it actually better than both of the movies that came out in the MCU. It was gorgeous. It played wonderfully. The characters were fleshed out and they gave them all their due. It was great. It was an amazing game.
My opinion on Guardians of the Galaxy, I didn't sit there and watch an 11-hour game for no reason. I think it very much deserved to get Best Narrative. I sat there and it literally just felt like an extended movie. It just felt really good just watching the cutscenes. Now, gameplay wasn't too great about it. I didn't really like it. It just seemed like
the gameplay is like watching the gameplay and actually playing it is one of those instances where it's like night and day. Watching it, it looks chaotic, it looks messy, it looks wild. Playing it is so much. Trust me, playing it, totally different experience, completely different experience.
And not boring, as in your characters and everything. It's just like the shooting mechanics. Like it just didn't feel as impactful or immersive.
Yeah, like I said, once you're actually in the thick of it, controlling them and everything, and every decision's up to you, very different feel.
So, but I'm glad it got something, and maybe they'll improve it in the sequel because we all know it's going to get a sequel.
Yeah, I hope so. What was your game award that you were most hyped for?
Really glad definitely got something.
Yeah, that was awesome. I was happy about that.
Because at the end of the day, it seemed like. So you go back to what was it, 2018 when it first got announced in the E3?
Yeah.
And then as it got more reveals, people just kept hating on it more and more and more. It was like,
it had a weird development cycle too. It was like,
oh man,
people loved it, people hated it, people loved it, people hated it. It came out and it got really, really, really good reception.
Yeah. So I'm really happy that, even with all the negative press surrounding it, it ended up turning out to be a really great game. Really, good. I bought it. I just bought it last weekend. So I cannot wait to get into it.
Yeah, I need to play it more. I definitely need to play it more.
So I'm really happy. You know,
Now, what was your like least favorite, or what do you think that you regret missed out in the Game Awards?
what I would have wished is that Back 4 Blood would have got some recognition for something,
I'm not surprised
but
it didn't, to be
I,
honest.
yeah, I'm
I'm
not
not
either.
surprised.
You know, I'm glad it was at least nominated. So
Yeah,
there's that.
exactly.
So go ahead with your most excited gameplay reveal.
For me, well, gameplay reveal in general, I mean, I would probably go with Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2 gameplay looked insane.
It did. It did. No, it
Oh
did.
my god.
You couldn't tell if it was a cutscene or a
It
movie.
was
And then,
gorgeous. It was gorgeous.
it was like,
Now,
yo, that was all cutscene.
if it actually like launches and plays that way, that'll be even more impressive. I'm not surprised if it will be like that because the first game was stellar. The first game was amazing. It was gorgeous. It was awesome. Now this one's going to be an Xbox exclusive, so I'm kind of bummed about that. But otherwise, looks really, 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 really good, and I'm excited to play that on the PC that I'll get in the future. Yeah, I gotta do that. But in terms of like the game that I think missed out and was way overlooked, 100% it was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Didn't win a single award. Not
Yeah.
even it was mentioned in nominations, but it was completely overlooked in every single award. I voted for it for Game of the Year because it was absolutely stunning. Great game, loved the game. I could talk about that game for hours. But the fact that it was just it didn't win a single award, very bummed about that. Insomniac did an amazing job with that game, and they deserve recognition for it.
No, they did, and everybody loved it. Like you look at critical reception,
The game. There's literally no one said
really
anything
well.
bad about that game. It was one of the very few games in 2021 that had like a perfect launch.
Yeah, they did.
Same with Kenna Bridge of Spirits. Perfect launch. No issues, no bugs, nothing. Just came out and kicked ass. So, same thing with Ratchet and Clank. And that can't be said about too often anymore. So, that was awesome. But I think my favorite game reveal, that's, upcoming, my favorite game reveal, 100%, Star Wars Eclipse. We have not had a High Republic setting. I don't think ever. We've had Old Republic. We've had, current time, canon time, I guess you can call it. We never really had High Republic setting, unless we did, and I'm an idiot, and I'm sorry, but I don't think so. So I am so hype. I am excited to see what this game is going to be because it looks like a, Knights of the Old Republic style of game, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm just excited to see what it's going to be. So excited.
Honestly, I was kind of getting 1313 vibes.
Right? Or Prey vibes.
That might have been just me wishing that maybe they'll bring that game back.
I thought it was. I was like, oh my god, did they bring a 1313 back? Ah!
Oh my god.
I was like so hyped. And then I was like, Star Wars Eclipse. I was like, as soon as they start playing the drums, I was like, oh, this is Star Wars. This is 100% Star Wars. Oh, so great. But anyways, what was your favorite game reveal?
Wonder Woman was one.
Yeah.
But we didn't see a cinematic, so it was
it was just the announcement of the game.
And then Nightingale.
Oh, yeah.
That game before I said,
it looked really cool. It does.
It's really cool.
I thought it was like a sequel to Greedfall for a moment. But it's made by St. Dave's as Dragon Age. And I'm like, whoo, this is going to be good.
So I think that was my favorite brand new game.
But yeah. And then, of course, It Takes Two won Game of the Year. And I think it's absolutely awesome that an indie dev won Game of the Year. Like, that's just great. And the game, from what I saw, was awesome. It did look amazing. I haven't played it because I don't have anyone to play it with. But there's a lot of games that might have won. And I also think that Resident Evil was kind of overlooked, too. Even though Lady Dimitrescu, the actress, did win Best Performance. And rightfully so. She was amazing. Good on you, Maggie Robertson. But,
I mean,
It Takes Two was great. And I think it definitely deserved it.
I mean, it deserves recognition, but for Game of the Year, I think it was kind of weak. Just putting
I mean, to be fair, all the games in 2021.
But that's not to disrespect. It Takes Two. Not to disrespect the game at all. It's a really good game, but I feel like something
I'm honestly surprised that Resident Evil 8 didn't win Game of the Year. Resident Evil or Deathloop. Those two games I thought for sure were gonna be the main competitors. But It Takes Two came out from out of freaking nowhere and scoops it up. I was like, wow. Okay, shit. That's wild. It's wild in my book. That's just insane.
Was there any other awards that you didn't agree with? Like any game that got an award you thought? Nah,
I would say most anticipated. Elden Ring won for the second year in a row. Kind of surprised by that because yes, it does look legitimately good. It's an open world, Dark Souls game, and that looks wild. Made with George R.R. Martin, so that's kind of interesting. It does look really, really good. However, I thought for sure that was 100% going to go to God of War Ragnarok, even though we haven't. Well, we saw some gameplay and everything, and that game's been anticipated forever since the last God of War game came out.
Well, I think that one got it just because it had more gameplay. I think it just had more.
True. Yeah, I had that like 24 minutes of gameplay in it, so that released. Yeah. And we haven't heard anything about God of War, which I'm 100% okay with. Santa Monica, bury your heads, keep working hard.
Yeah.
100% okay.
Also, was there anything that you were hoping for? Was there anything you hoped to get, but you actually got? Like, maybe you're like, oh man, I hope there's a fucking Sonic reveal, and then there ended up being 2 Sonic reveals. Like, was there
not really? I wasn't really anticipating anything in these Game Awards because I was like, you know what? I don't really know what they're going to show. So I just kind of went into it blind, and I was 100% okay with that in terms of reveals and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Sonic 2 looks great. I love that we're getting, Ugandan Knuckles. And I love that Jim Carrey's coming back, so that movie's going to be fantastic. By the way, do you have anything else?
I definitely appreciated that they talked about Vermintide 2. I love that game. They highlighted Chivalry 2.
Yeah.
They highlighted GTFO.
Yeah, GTFO finally gets its 1.0 update.
Yeah.
So it's out fully now. It's out of early release. It's out of alpha beta. So
and on discount.
Yeah,
Sony,
and on discount. I can't wait.
Sony, take notes, please.
Well, this is also an indie dev on Steam. So
you release a game and then you put it on discount right off the bat.
Hey, to be fair, PlayStation Plus subscribers do often get discounts on new games and pre-orders. So Sifu has a 10% off discount right now. Deathloop had a 10% off discount. So, they have that. But anyways.
The cheapest discount possible.
I mean
but,
guys,
yeah.
What do you guys think about the Game Awards? Do you agree, disagree? What was your best part, your favorite part, your least favorite part, anything you missed? Let us know what all your thoughts are about the Game Awards in the comment section below. We want to hear from you. Talk, react, everything. Guys.
Also, do you want the skits to be less cringy? Because I was cringing at some of them.
Yeah, some of them. Especially Imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragons is trash, and y'all brought the quality of the Game Awards way low.
It was
right up there with that awfully cringy musical performance for, was it Rage 2?
Yeah. Oh,
that was bad. That was bad. That was the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, guys, let us know all your thoughts in the comment section below. This is where we're going to leave today's video. Thank you so much for watching all throughout this year. This is going to be one of the last videos we put up for 2021. We're probably going to only put up one more video before the end of the year. So make sure, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you get notified whenever these videos go live. If you like this video, please hit that like button as well and share it around so we can get our name out there.
Also, I do want to get you guys' opinion on, we're going to be doing some mini shorts.
We're going to try to do that.
And we're going to be calling them digital tap-ins, because it's not like
quick
full
takes or something.
It's just like, digital quick tapes.
Or splashes.
Ooh, I like that. Digital splash. Ooh, you're a genius. Jesus. Where did it just come from? What the hell?
Guys, let us know what you think about that idea. Maybe we'll do it on TikTok and then upload them to YouTube Shorts. Whatever. But guys, let us know all your thoughts, criticism, and everything in the comment section below. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay excellent. We'll see you guys in the next dive-in. Peace.
Peace.